Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in again to another episode of CivilianTacticalWeapons.com. Today's episode is actually going to be about a new social networking website we launched called TriggerChat. The website is actually www.triggerchat.com. This is a social networking website for gun owners and shooters. So, for example, many of you have Facebook, MySpace, all those other types of social networking websites. Those websites are not appropriate to actually have discussions about firearms, and the reason why I say that is you may have a lot of professional colleagues, coworkers, customers, friends, relatives, maybe a lot of people who are not actual shooters, or you could actually be ostracized by particular coworkers for being interested in guns and stuff. So what I actually want to do is I was actually looking for what would be a good alternative to this type of a thing. So really what was needed was a social networking website just for gun owners, and that's actually what TriggerChat is. So this is the official launch of TriggerChat, so there's not going to be a lot of members when you join, so you're starting in at the ground level of this social network. Feel free to go ahead and invite anyone you want. It's all completely free. I'll actually show you how you go ahead and sign up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and register because I don't have a login. The display name is actually what will show in your profile. So many of you have social networking things. You'll have that particular profile with all your information in it. So I'm just going to call myself Glock Guy. I'm going to put in my email address because it will validate your email. So you want to go ahead and put down a valid email address. I'm going to choose my username, which is actually how I log into the website. I'm going to maintain it as the same, which I'd actually recommend that you keep the two the same. Go ahead and create my password, and then enter in the validation code here. Hit register, and then it says you activated your account. Go ahead and log in. So what we're going to do here is I'm checking my email on the other side. Here's the confirmation email that actually come. I'm going to go ahead and click the link, and it's now activated. And now I'm going to log in as Glock Guy with my password. And then now I've logged onto the social networking website. Now let me show you what would be some of the first things you'd want to do when you log in. The first thing you want to do is actually join some groups. So right now you can see that this is all pretty much empty. I want to go ahead and find some groups that are relevant to what I am interested in. So I'm going to hit newest groups, and I can see different types of groups that are actually here. So I'm browsing through the different groups, and oh wait, there's a group on Glocks. So I'm going to click the Glock group. And the Glock group will have different discussions. So here's a discussion down here on Glockmeister Glock Adjustment Tool. I will actually be posting stuff from the Civilian Tactical Weapons website. That content will appear here in TriggerChat, all of the articles. So some of you may or may not even be aware that there are complete articles to every videocast that I do. Over half of the videocasts on anything that's been done in the last year and a half, there's a complete article which actually adds things like links, additional information, any errors that were actually in the video is all actually listed out in the article. And also down here at the bottom, this may change if I get a better plugin, but right now you'll see there's a link down here. It's actually the YouTube video, so you can click straight to that YouTube article. What I want you to be aware of is, I'm going to show you how this works. I need all of the viewers who are part of this. You are part of my eyes and ears of this website. I've tried to moderate forums in the past. They're a mess. You get a lot of porn, spam, people trying to sell you auto insurance, whatever. If the topic is not about shooting, guns, firearms, firearm accessories, anything like that, I really don't want it on the website at all. If you want to talk about your Corvette, go on another forum. So what you can actually do in here is go ahead and hit report this. Let's say this was just something that was irrelevant. You hit report this, and it will actually send me a message with the exact article link that you're looking at, and you can go ahead and type in, why you're reporting this. And then when you hit report this, it'll actually send it to me. So I actually have information, and I can go ahead and remove the page. And it's actually very quick for me to be able to remove the page. I can quickly look at the link, sit there and say, okay, approved, denied, delete it, and get it off. And in fact, I can actually remove the user account very simple that way too. So since this is since Glock in general, because Glock firearms is something that, being a Glock guy, at least that's how I create my ID, I want to join this group. So I'm going to go ahead and join this group, and I'll actually start following this group. So now when I go back to my dashboard, you'll see I now have new group memberships here. So whatever things that I particularly end up being interested in, maybe I'm also interested in H&K firearms. I'm going to join the H&K firearms group too. And now I go back to my dashboard, and I'll actually have multiple group memberships here. The other things you want to do is actually have some friends. So let me show you a couple of things, since you may be logging in at the very beginning of this the design of the website. You can click members, and this will show you who's actually a current member. So if you wanted to make me as a friend of yours on Trigger Chat, you go to the administrator, and here's all my information. And then you can go ahead and this is actually what a profile would look like completed. I actually have a video in here. There's a little blog here. I've been complaining about this Cam Studio program I've been working on today to actually do this. And then you can go ahead and have all your group memberships. I can see the top 10 group members that this guy's part of. And I can even control and manipulate this, which is an important thing. If I look at my dashboard here, you can actually manipulate all these panels on the dashboard. So if I hit edit page, guess what? This is how it's laid out. So I can sit there and say, you know what? I don't like this like this. I want to see my groups in the middle widget. That's the most important thing. I'm going to put my friends over here. Maybe I want the blogs back over here. And I hit save, and my dashboard changes. So that's actually how my dashboard looks like now. You can easily change anything to suit the way you look. This is kind of slick because you can't really do this too much in some of the other social networking sites. So this is kind of a neat feature. Same with your profile. So here's kind of a blank profile. You can edit the way other people see your profile. So if I want to put group memberships over here right in the middle widget here, and then move these off to the side, maybe put some pages over here, I hit save, and I've just redesigned my page here. So a lot of different things you can actually do, and if there's some panels I just don't even want to even bother having. Maybe I don't want message boards. Maybe I don't want any of the wire posts. Maybe I don't even want the bookmarks really relevant or in my files. I can go ahead and create a very locked down widget, and then that's all I show on my profile. So within your profile, you want to go ahead and edit your profile, fill it out. You'll notice that there are privacy tabs for each individual setting you want to put in. Private means not viewable. Friends is whoever are your friends on the website. Logged in user is anyone who actually has created an account and is logged into the website. Public means either they have an account or not. They're just public view access, anyone. And then you can also choose an individual group to see that particular section. Keep in mind that you can't actually select multiple groups. It's kind of a limitation in the product, so I wouldn't really worry too much about these. And by default, I actually just leave these in as logged in users if you want other people to find you and become friends. If there's some particular thing you don't care about, like maybe location, you can set that as friends only. A couple tabs down here I recommend you may want to not do. Telephone, I'd recommend you put that at private, and mobile phone, put it at private, and don't fill the fields out. These are not required fields, these are just suggestion fields. And then when you go edit profile icon, you want to save that first, whatever you change. You can then hit edit profile icon, upload a picture, and create an avatar for yourself. So as you can see, it's a very powerful social networking website. I'm actually very pleased to announce this and make this available to everyone. So you are in at the ground level on this. So you may start seeing things change periodically as the website, as this whole social networking website expands and continues to be developed. If any of you who have been complaining about not being able to make comments on the YouTube videos, you will actually be able to go in here, and I'll be creating a new group for any of the webcasts, and you'll be able to go ahead and comment within the Trigger Chat to talk to other people about it. This way I don't have to worry about, anyone has a YouTube account, so I don't have to worry about a bunch of tree huggers sitting there complaining and yelling and bitching about guns and stuff on one of my video casts. So I'm able to control it in a very controlled environment. I'm able to go ahead and have relevant people provide feedback back and forth to each other. And I really felt that this is kind of a next evolution in social networking, to have social networks specific to the types of interests that myself and you as the viewer are interested in. So if you have any questions, please email me at info@civiliantacticalweapons.com. And also I've actually added another email address here. I also have info@triggerchat.com. So if it's Trigger Chat specifically related, go ahead and contact me here. And of course, one other thing real quick. I showed you how to actually invite you can go ahead and invite new friends here. You can put multiple email addresses for anyone. If you also want to go ahead and add members, it works the same way. So I choose the administrator, add them as a friend, and then now when I go to my dashboard, I've got a new friend there. So you can go ahead and track people that way, track their blogs. You'll see everyone's blogs that you're actually friends with, and there'll be anything from the point that you've added them forward. You'll get new information on that. So if I want to look at a particular member's blog, I'd have to first read through his blog, and then I can find the blog down there. I can also find all of his group membership, stuff like that. So anyways, hope you enjoy it, and it's free to join, and I encourage everyone who is either a shooter or enjoys shooting firearms, guns, doing tactical shooting, invite other friends who may have very similar interests, and invite them to Trigger Chat.